Right. Why now?
Why now? If you listen to my my video, you would understand why now. Like I said, I was watching a video by Hassan, and in that video, I learned uh, some about something that was being called to me had a different meaning, rather degrading meaning to it. So if I'm in the dressing room or I'm speaking to you 10 years ago and you, or 6 years ago, and you calling me a name or word which I thought had a different meaning to it, why should I bring it up when I was not aware? But the way he described, once he started describing the word being used to describe people of color from these parts, once he said the word, I instantly remembered because it was my nickname for almost 2 seasons. You understand? But I did not see it at that time as anything degrading because I thought it meant stallion. I thought I was they would call me a strong stallion. So no, I couldn't speak about it then. It's only because now I have information that I was being called a word that was being degrading. That's why I'm talking about it now. And if it's one thing I've learned, there is no time, no right time. Every time you're talking about the right thing, any time is the right
Yeah. Going back to your answer, Darren, I want to
time.
check one thing. You have not used the word, if you don't mind me using the word kalu anywhere in this video, but that's what I guess you were referring to, correct?
Yeah, that's the word the guy in the video described that they used to make fun out of people of color and um, and it's degrading. That's why I once he said it, I instantly remembered it being called to me.
Did the person apologize?
Not yet. I think there's always two. I could be standing here and looking at one object, and you on the other side looking at it, and we have two different views about it. And my thing is, let me make this clear. You see this beautiful chocolate man you see there? I am very comfortable in my skin, and I refuse to allow any other person to make me mentally feel less than who I am. I am very proud of the skin that I am in. So whether I get an apology or not, it doesn't change the mentality of how proud I am to be a black person, to be a black man. It doesn't change that.
Last evening, I was listening to a interesting podcast on BBC with the rugby players. Mario Itoje was present on that. You should know his name, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
those guys were discussing about how black players are asked to take it as a banter, part of a banter. Do you understand what I'm
No,
asking
I
about?
understand, but I don't agree to that. Why must my people endure um, 400 years of slavery and still have to adapt? Why is always the people of color that have to adapt to the oppression? Why is it the people of color always have to do something different? Why can't the other side change and see us differently and just not do it? So no, you cannot use something that is degrading to the color of my skin and for me to take it as banter. I would never agree to that.
What do your teammates, since in the last 2 days there are other guys like Chris Gale who have come out and supported you? Have you had a word with some of your West Indies Caribbean teammates on this subject?
I've we've discussed certain things, but to say, you know, we've all met in a forum and started talking about it. Everybody have different experiences, and it's not everybody that, you know, is brave enough to challenge, you know, certain people, because that's where, you know, your bread is coming from. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not easy to challenge people of power, you know.
So Darren, I'm going
So
to put you in a spot on that line you just said.
mm,
People are afraid to speak up to power. If you had known the meaning of the word in 2013-14, would you
hmm,
have made the same comments you've just made?
of
This,
course,
this
I would. I think you've known me long enough to understand the type of person that I am. We've spoken about, we've had countless interviews, and 2013 I was a leader, man. I was captain of the West Indies team. You know, I was a leader in that dressing room. You know, and look, probably, yeah, we just won a World Cup in September. You know, my leadership was growing. You know, and maybe it would not have been as powerful as it is now because of what's happening in the world. But I would definitely speak about it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.